The everyday street bustling and fast property development appears to be shrinking out some historic places. For instance, not many around the popular Ikorodu Road or who commute through this road are aware that the first church, dating back 1852, rebuilt in 1942, is located here. The church was first established by the Christian Missionary Society, CMS, and now known as the Anglican Church. Next to this building and almost going unnoticed, still on Ikorodu Road, is the Elephant House, said to be the first-story building that was started in 1933 and completed in 1944, was built by a business mogul from Ikorodu known as late Chief Abudu Shola Mobudu. At Obuoke, along Oriwu Road, still in the built-up area of Ikorodu, is this mosque, the first to be built in Ikorodu. It was first built in 1907 and later rebuilt in 2017 to what we now see. In terms of dispute resolutions in traditional rulings, the Ile Awokpa served as the community court system in maintaining peace and justice. When judgment is pronounced here, it can be appealed at the King's Palace, which served as the Supreme Court. As part of the processes leading to the installation of a new Oba, the Ikpebi House, still located at Itunliwe Street, Ikorodu, is the training school of some sort. Here, the would-be Oba is kept 3 months, 60 days by their reckoning, and taught the nitty-gritty of traditional rulership, the language, composure, protocol, and rites. It is from here he assumes duties at the palace. Recall this statue we talked about earlier at the Ikorodu roundabout. Well, this image is that of Oga, an elephant hunter back in the days, who is among the early settlers that discovered the name Ikorodu from the coinage Ikorodu. So when next you drive by this axis, look out for this statue that represents one of the founding men of this town. One of the low points of this recording happened when we came across what used to be the safest and only source of clean drinking water in Ikorodu, located at Etunrere Street. The spring water flowing from a big stone is said to have healing properties. Today, development impacts on it greatly, reducing it to this unkept vegetation littered with dirt and refuse from surrounding houses. Curious to see any sign of the existence of the spring water, we followed this step to the valley. Despite being compressed by human activity, water still seeps from the ground, indicating what is left of nature around here. Ikorodu has a great history trailing it, from business to industry to governance and public office, boasting of a long list of human capital. The town is notable for producing sons and daughters who have scored firsts in the history of Lagos State endeavors and Nigeria as a nation. To some fact files. The Lagos-Ikorodu Road was opened in 1953. Benson Theophilus Owolabi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, was born in 1917 in Ikorodu and is the first Ikorodu lawyer. He was also elected member Western House of Assembly in 1951 and elected into the Federal House of Representatives in 1954. He became the first Ikorodu indigene to become Federal Government Minister of Information in 1960. Awojobi Ayodele, a renowned educationist and mechanical engineer and the first head of Department of Engineering, University of Lagos, where he lectured for 18 years, was born in 1937 and is a native of Ikorodu. Electricity was first commissioned in Ikorodu in 1958. Retired Air Commodore Gbala Mudashiru late became the first Ikorodu indigene to become Governor of Lagos State. Senior Advocate of Nigeria Adeniran Ogunsoya became Federal Minister of Housing and Survey 1965 and was elected to the Federal House of Representatives in 1954 and became the Attorney General of Lagos State in 1968. Senior Advocate of Nigeria Folake Sholanke became the first female state commissioner in 1972. He was the first female chairman of Western Nigerian Broadcast Corporation and the first female senior advocate of Nigeria in 1981. The transmission station of the Voice of Nigeria was installed in Ikorodu in 1962. Still on the potentials of Ikorodu, 75% of the area, we are told, is around water. Ijede area, Ibeshe and Egbi are some visible coastal examples. You see a large body of water and perhaps a boat just behind me, but I see a huge potential that is fully untapped. Water transportation has never been made easy if government actually taps onto this great opportunity. We are still here in Egbi, and just away behind me is Badore, and I'm told it takes just 7 minutes of flight with any of those boats across the water to achieve a transportation system between Ikorodu and that part of Lagos. So if you live in this environment and Egbi and places around here, Ijede, it took us about 2.5 hours drive from Ikorodu roundabout to this place. But what do we have? Just 7.5 minutes away and you're on the other side of Lagos Island. This is the potential we're talking about. This is the water transportation. This is the alternative transportation system that is hugely untapped. Well, hopefully the authorities would do something about this and make this a jetty befitting for and fit for purpose. Thank you for joining us on Community Report this week. Next week, make a date with us as we bring you another interesting community, maybe this time outside Lagos. Bye for now.